Hello everyone, welcome to Attiration. Today we will start our new class. It's about fur. This might be little advanced, but it will be fun for all of you. This class is a requested video, but you will learn a lot from it. So let's begin today's class. With the help of this tool, I will make a 10 by 10 square. Go to your select tool by pressing A on your keyboard and bring it to the center. I will adjust my fabric so that it can look more like a carpet. Press spacebar to simulate your garment, and after that adjust it according to your view. To adjust the fabric, with the help of the gizmo tool, I will turn off my simulation. With the help of spacebar, we will change its mode to thick textured surface and change the color of our fabric as well. With the help of textured surface, you can distinguish between the front and the back view of the fabric like this. And if you don't wish to see the difference, then you can go to your thick texture surface as well. For now, we will go back to the texture surface. After this, the next step is to change the fabric mode to fur. Click on the fabric and then go to the types. In the types you can see I have already changed my fabric to the fur, but normally it's on the fabric mate option. You will select the fur option. With the fur you can see it's written render only, which means you can see the property of the fur in the render window only. We will enlarge our window from here so that we can work on this window properly after that. Now we will go straight to our render window. The render window is usually at the top. Click on this render option and go to your render window. This window is looking like this because we haven't refreshed it yet. So we will refresh our window from this option. Rendering helps us to export the high quality images of our garment or any project. We have to turn off our simulation to render our project first. To make a realistic fur, we have various properties, so we will enlarge our window again. To work here, click on your fabric so that we can view all the properties related to fur. Scroll down till you see the fur parameter option. Melanin and pheomelanin. These are the two options of the fur parameters in which we can increase our value at most till 1. If we increase the value till 1, you can see a little redness in your project. If we decrease the value, the redness will decrease accordingly. If you wish something like this in your garment, you can increase these values. For now, we will save our view by right-clicking in the 3D window and selecting Default Views. By clicking on these camera options, our views are saved here, so we can export these images later in this particular angle. As you can see, I have some pre-saved views of this garment. This option is very helpful while exporting the images according to your wish and the particular camera angle. For now we will go back to our fur properties. After this, the next option is glossiness. With the name only, you can guess what glossiness means. It's the shine of our fur. Maximum value for glossiness is 1 as well, and the minimum is 0. For now, we will keep it at 0.2 and press enter. Glossiness boost work as a fluctuation tool for our shine. By the help of this tool, we can decrease the evenness of the shine in a garment. Next option is softness. As you all know, the fur may be soft or the hard, and for this we have the option here. The maximum value for the softness can go up to 1 and the minimum value is 0. For now we will keep it at 0.8. Fur parameters are finished. After that we have the base of our fur, in which we can change the length, the thickness of our fur. It's basically the physical property of our fur. So the first is the length. We can change the length accordingly. With the length, you can see we have inch written. It means the length will be shown as per the inch values. We will keep it at 0.2, and the next one is thickness. With thickness we have mm written. It means the thickness will be as per this measurement. We will keep this value at 0.3. Right now it's looking like a tooth bristles. Next option is band. Band helps to pull the fabric in our gravity direction. For now we don't want any gravity in this fur because it's a carpet, so we won't change the values of the band. Next option is taper. Maximum value for taper goes till 1. If you want a fur with the sharp edges, then you can keep the value as it is, but if you want the fur to be little thick from the end, then you can reduce the value. Next option is density. With this you can decide how denser the fabric or the fur should be. You can change the value of the density as much as you want. As you can see, I have changed it to 100 and now I am going back and changing it to 500. Last option in base is segments. When we open a thread, then we can see there are some strands coming out from that particular thread. These are what we call segments here. We can decide how much strands or the fiber should come from a single fur. I will see which value will suit best for me. I think 3 is good for now. We are good to go. The next properties for fur is variance. It helps to give variation in the particular physical properties written here. The maximum values for all these options is 1 and the minimum is 0. The first option is length. We don't want the much difference in the fur height, so we will keep it at 0.1. Next option is thickness. We don't want any thickness variation in our fur, so we will keep it as it is. Direction is variation label for our taper option from the base, so we will keep this value to 0 as well. Gravity is variation option for our band, so we won't want the much gravity difference in our fur, so we will keep it at 0.4. Curled red is related to taper, so we will keep this value to 0 as well. Scroll up your properties window to add the texture in your fabric. As you can see, in basic parameter we have texture, so we will click this option. A pop-up will open. From here I will select my file to add in my fur project. I will select this and open it in my window. See, the fur is taking shape according to our texture now. I will keep it still to have the complete look of this carpet. You guys might feel that the texture of the carpet is little irregular, but about editing our texture we will learn in the next class. If you want to see the class of the texture in Hindi, then you can go to the above link. When we change our fabric type to fur, we get some fur presents options as well. Right now the fur which we have created is a custom fur, so we can save it from here. After selecting this save option, a pop-up will open in which you can decide your preview options. You can also select the default furs from the fur present. As you can see, we have various options here. Our today's class is finished. We will see you in the next class. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon for receiving the new notification of our video. And if you have any query, don't forget to